What's going on, guys? And it's me, DRAGOON King here. I'm coming back at you with another Legend of the Dragoon video. Last time, we took and went through the cave, defeated the creature in the cave, and now we are on our way to see Minister Nosh. And if I remember correctly, there are some Stardust for us to get in this area. So, we're going to be gathering those too. So, without further ado, let's hop into this episode. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll hopefully have some links to some of my other videos at the end. And I love you guys. Let me go and talk to this lady. Yeah, it's a lady. This item is totally, I think if I recall, this item is optional. But, I mean, I still like to grab it, just for whatever's sake. Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz. Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. I'll be done soon. Don't move. For those of you who want to play this game, um, be sure to pause for the Stardust, because isn't it a little too handsome? Damn one. I don't think so. Thank you. I'll treasure this. Okay. But anyways, be sure to pause if you need to or whatever. But they also have guides as to where you can find these, and there's also these things called repeat items. These are items like you see on this list here. These items right here, they can only be used once. But repeat items, they can be used, like in a sense, they can be used over and over. And it's tricky because, yeah, they can only be used once in a battle, but after that battle, they come back. So it's like, repeat. One of the items that I remember is a magical stone of sickness, or magical sickness stone. What it does is you throw it at an enemy and they can't move for three turns. This doesn't work on bosses, of course, but it works on like random encounter enemies, like enemies you meet in dungeons or maps or stuff like that. Like those, actually, like last video, the yellow bird, it would have been really useful then, because I would have been able to kill that and it would have probably given me something really good because, well, you get it. But the portrait is under good, but it's completely optional from what I can tell. And I always like to get it just because, I try to do as much as I can, and I try to complete as much as I can whenever I play this game. It's one of the few games that I try to get 100%. Oh yeah, that's right. There's nothing down here. Been a real. It's been. I'm not gonna say it's been a long time since I've played this, but it has been a while. So yeah. So remember, you go down here. There's a drunkard. Wait. Drinks. You need more drinks. So what you can do is, in order to get him to move, this is what you do. You go and, by the way, yellow is an inn, blue is weapons and items. See, I'm gonna have to and just because I know what fight is up ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and buy stuff ahead of time. I'm gonna sell that. Then I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna keep the detonating rock. But this is what I will buy. Um, I'm gonna buy 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. And just because. Alright. So, first order of business. Go here. Of course, the inns are gonna they're gonna restore all your health if you go in there and you stay a night. Then there's another place, I think it's, you'll know it because it'll have like a little orb of light that comes down. It'll take 100 gold for alcohol. So, then what you do is you take this, take it down, and then you talk to this guy again, and he says it smells like spirits, and they're good ones. Oh, you're gonna give them to me. Brother, you're generous. Well, I'll take them. And then he gives you access to the stairwell, which you need in order to get one of these stardust. Because there's an item here, 20 gold. See, you know you're underneath the castle because of that music. Let's see, there's where you would pop out. But yeah, this door right here, you'd have to go into the castle and then lower it with. You'd have to lower it. Hold on, give me 1 second so you can actually see my mouth, okay? I'm gonna change it where you can see the mouse. And then. Okay, so see that right there, right there. You'd have to go down and then you'd have to turn that and then it should lower the gate. But that's why you go and you buy those spirits, is so you can get access to that. But I'm probably gonna have to do that when I come out of here. So for now, what I will do is I'll go and I'll go for some of the others that I remember. Which are called, come back here. There's one there. There's one. That's one. There's 6 of them here. And I remember there was one in the weapon shop. In the spears. We'll go ahead and I'll buy some weapons. See what they got. Sparkle arrow. I'm not gonna buy that because there's a free one inside the castle. You already have scale armor. So, alright. Yep. Poison guard. See that item that we picked up in the cave? That's worth $200 or 200 gold. So, probably a good thing we picked it up. And that, I mean, so. But if I now, there's another one. I already know. There's another one in this room right here. There's another one. Well, we have to take a boat ride to get to that. That's where, like I said, that's where the drawbridge comes in to get on the boat. But we have to get through the freaking castle part first. So first off, I'm gonna just go through the side entrance here. And then I'm gonna grab, see what I tell you, free sparkle arrow. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and equip that to him. Sparkle arrow, light based attack. See, that's what I was telling you about last video, you guys. Was that some of these weapons or some of these equipment changes the elemental base of your attack to where it actually makes it to where you have light elements. Okay, so there's one here. So alright, so then there's the ladder. Go down here. Go down here. And voila. No! I made myself look like an idiot, but okay. It's alright. That's just like, I feel like I'm gonna have to climb up that ladder later. That other ladder. Okay. On. Oh, that's why there's a table. Move, lady! No. There's like a separate room here. Come on, freaking remote. Cooperate. So then, besides the two that I've missed, should have 765. Yeah, so then I only need those two that I have yet to get. So let's see what's over here. An active ring. Actually, I don't even remember what that does. Yeah. Oh, despiriting. That's really useful later on. Okay, so you know how... You know what, I'm gonna just probably go ahead... I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. Okay, so... Prevents despiriting. So, you see how right here it says SP, Spirit Point. Every time I execute this successfully, I get 28. And then every time I execute that successfully, I get 35. Despiriting is a status effect. That means instead of gaining that much, I get 0. I don't get anything at all. Now, spirit points come into effect later. But just remember that. It means if you're dispirited, you don't get any of that. Which is totally and utterly devastating later in the game. Like, depending on your situation, it will utterly wreck you. Like, that was one of my biggest freaking issues with it, with the freaking game, was the dispiriting part. And just like that, I got the 100 gold back that I spent on the fucking alcohol. There we go. I am the head of the First Knighthood, Levitz Lambert. I am back from the field. King Albert. Oh, Levitz, I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please, make yourself comfortable, everyone. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. Minister Knox. It was true. His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. You look suspicious there, guy in the back. Wait. I never noticed him before, but that looks like the guy from the fucking prison. Oh, Nosh, please, don't tease me. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood, as well as a master of martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandora and held against my will in Helena prison. Yep, that would make sense why the hooded guy is standing right there because he was in Helena prison where Lavitz was being held. What? In Helena? However, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you, Dart and Shauna. They are from Stillays. I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude for this. Tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shayna in this castle? What? Dun dun dun. Dart, you're a dumbass. It seems Imperial Sandora attacked Phillies to take Shana away, so they could go after Shauna anytime, and when I think of it, is that the reason you brought me here? Ooh. Shauna, I can walk next to Dart. I have been working towards that. There is nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. Damn, dude, how much more fucking straightforward does she have to be? She has feelings for you, and you're just, oh, you friend zoning her. She ain't, bruh. She crushing hard for you, and then most girls be friend zoning the guys. No, you're friend zoning her. Anyways, unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon, the Force, and went on the offensive, and we are holding the battle line in hopes. But if the dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it, even with the high ramparts. I don't. From the looks of that green dragon, it doesn't look like it can fly. There's no place safe in Studio now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? See, even the fucking king can see it, dude. Why? Why won't you just fucking accept it? Lavis can see it. The king can see it. Just accept it. Shauna, it may be even more dangerous from now on. I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart. Jesus Christ. You're like, he's friend zoning you hard, girl, and you're thirsty as fuck. Just, oh. Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. I would like to ask a question to Minister Nosh. Ask me anything, son. My head is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Indiness. Self-proclaimed king of Indiness, right here. Albert ain't got shit on me. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. The Black Monster? The monster that attacked me 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents and my hometown. You were the victim of the devil. I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. There is hardly any information left, and everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. The only thing I know is the Black Monster is called the devil that disobeyed the great existence, and is also known for devouring the gods. Devouring the gods? Yes, and surprisingly, it shows up in the history beginning 11,000 years ago. Long ass time. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're right. Exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign. And this is where I shall become quiet.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. thus began the Dragon Campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
Well, now you see why I say this game is totally. It doesn't give it. People don't give it enough credit, and it just seems to like slip under the radar. This is something people need to see. Anyway, the Black Monster appeared after the Dragon Campaign. Excuse me, sir. It's time for the war meeting. I tell them we will come soon. Darn, Shauna, this war will be particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It is the best place to think about your future. But this is our first time in a castle. Well, there is a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourself. The view from the castle? I see. Please excuse me. She is so hasty. Please, excuse me too. From here, we can see all of Basil. Might we even be able to see Cillius? Cillius is over the mountain. Damn, they came a long way now I look at it. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we are so far. I hope everyone is safe. I'm sure they are okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I'm relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village. Still, good. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. Sandora is now readying itself to attack us, and they are planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it will be a total genocide. Our role as the knighthood is to stop it, and I am heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basil. See, he knows he's going in for a suicide mission. I have lived only for myself. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shayna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Lavitz, I'm going to Oaks with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. Once Dart makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course, I'm going to. I cannot stand the war either, so I can fight. You guys. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Then, let's go to Bell now. There are item shops, weapon shops, and my home. Please, meet my mother. She will be happy. Because she hasn't had a guest for a while. You know, when I first heard that, I thought Lavitz was maybe a mama's boy, but the truth is I actually can't blame him. Because he's going off, every time he comes into town, he goes off to war And he doesn't really know if the next time that he leaves, if he'll ever come home again. So of course he's gonna go visit his mom every time. Like, now that I think about it, he's not being a mama's boy. He's actually being considered a furfield. So, I mean, hey. Now, if I remember right, I can actually go ahead and gather the last two Stardust. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do the most annoying one first, which is the fucking boat ride. And then I'm gonna do the one that I remember, which is the one that somehow Lavence's mom has a Stardust in her kitchen. But I have to wait till she gets done cooking. Let's see what's up here now that I can actually go up here. Well, I mean, every bit of gold helps. Now you see why I said it was kind of annoying. Taking a long ass way around. And then one time I wasn't careful and I clicked go straight, and then I had to do that shit all over again. Oh, and be warned, some of this Stardust, you only have one chance to get it. And if you miss your opportunity, you're never gonna be able to get them again. So you have to be really careful. Doo doo, doo doo, doo. Wee! I'm on a boat, motherfuckers on a boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker on a boat. Well, now that that's out the way, Mom, I'm home. Oh, Levitt. It's Levitt. I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought, but don't worry, we defeated them. Your late father would be proud to hear that. Lavitz, what about Helena? Don't mention that to her. Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, well fine. I'm already happy just having you come home, but you brought a bride with you, my big baby. She is not. Oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Shauna. Shauna, my son's a little awkward and stubborn, but he's very sweet-natured. He is not. Good luck. Good luck, Shauna. Do you mean it for real? Don't be so silly. Mom, Shauna is Dart's sweetheart. Oh! That's what you get for trying to throw him under the bus. Oh, please excuse, but if you don't make it clear, it hurts her. I will say so from now on. Does it mean I'm your girlfriend? I said it because otherwise Lavitz will be in trouble. Damn it, Dart! Lavitz, please find somebody like her so that I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You're not a child anymore. Yeah, I know. And you'll stay here today? Well, I was commanded to defend Hope, so I have to leave as soon as... Oh well, I understand. But can you at least have lunch? It'll be ready soon. I'll give you a hand. Oh, there's no need, but then again, maybe... My pleasure. Well, what can we do till then? Lunch is not ready yet. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I would take a nap. Well, of course, the right answer is the bottom one, but... Should we help him? Can you cook? Of course, otherwise I couldn't travel alone for 5 years. And what kind of dishes do you make? I can grill a thick piece of meat. It's the best. Silence. That's it. Let's leave the cooking to Shauna and Mom. You think so? But Shauna was always a bad cook. Better than you. Ooh, we should practice with our swords. Hey. What's wrong? Are you gonna swing your sword around in my house? What's wrong with that? You got a big house. It's not right. Just kidding. Huh. I heard that. What is that? About? It's all in your head. Why don't we just take a nap? What's wrong? Dart, act like a man. Lack of sleep is bad for our skin. Every young lady knows. What? Okay, I'll be more serious. Just show me around your house then. First time I've been in such a huge house. There is nothing interesting, but we can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like, and I'll tell you about it. What's, no, that's the kitchen. Don't want to be disturbing the ladies. So, what's here? This is my room. There is a cut in the pillar. Were you swinging your sword or something? No, I was measuring my height. Travis was a kid once. What do you mean? This was my parents' room. It's been my room, my mom's room since my father passed away in the war. And what about here? This is the library. There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that? Dart is my weak point. What are you doing? Come here. I'll show you my treasure. Treasure? Here is my treasure. Please take a long, take a look at it. I see. It's a nice view of Endel's capital castle from here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. This is what I saw every day when I was young. I grew up thinking, I'll be an admired knight, just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Your dream came true. But the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father really was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shauna. I just can't hold back. And darn, I can relate. Because you know the importance of Shauna's life. You can risk your own. You were not a foolish man when you ventured into Helena prison. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You are the only one who can protect her. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Sorry guys, this scene kinda hit home a bit. Dark Lebbits, the food is ready. Well, the princess needs us. Princess? She's like a little sister to me. God damn it. As always, your meals are delicious, Mom. It's such a nice thing to hear, but I'll be even happier if you settle down with a bride soon. Dark, Shauna, we'll need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. I know it's around here somewhere. And just like that, we should have 7. 1 from the Celia's village, and 6 from here. And we do. And there is 2 in Hoax, if I remember right. So, yeah. Okay. Watch yourself. What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me. Don't make up excuses. Behave like a man. Don't yell. It's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. Oh, sorry. I was too loud. Oh, poor baby. She's so scared, isn't she? Well, we gotta go, baby. There is no time to wait. Alright. Well.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
That was easy. Now we're north of Sordio.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Well, here we are, guys. And as much as I want to continue, figure now is a good place to stop. I will see you all guys in the next video, and you are not gonna want to miss it. Because trust me when I say some shit goes down. So this has been Dragoon King. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And peace out.